What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to day 4. And this is the day we go home, actually. And when I say we, I mean me, because Heidi's already gone to work this morning. The inside of the camper is pretty much taken care of. There's a few things still. Well, let's go look at that. This is kind of what it looks like in storage mode. Not quite finished yet. I have to put some stuff away here. The cell booster needs to be put away, but I usually run that until the very last minute. This stuff here is left over from one of our graduation parties, and Heidi's mom has been keeping it, thinking that maybe she'd use it again, and she finally brought it to the house and said, "You got a use for this?" And we're like, "Yeah, we'll put it in our RV." But the problem is, and Heidi brought it up, there's our dirty clothes there, and this is kind of where everything sits for the ride, because this is one of the softest places for all the sensitive electronics. Of course, we took the reflectix out of the windows. Normally I put those underneath the bed, but I just went ahead and threw them back there. But Heidi brought up a point that it seems like that every cabinet and every drawer that we have is a junk cabinet or a junk drawer. And she's right. This drawer here has utensils and screwdrivers and who knows what else in it. That has all kinds of paraphernalia in it. Up here is the gambit. I mean, there's just all kinds of crap in here. Some of them are supplies, batteries, some parts, literature, paper, books. This insulator that goes in this window here. Board games, newspaper to start fires, the flag, hats. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to this. Now, this is because, oh, this is good too. This used to be our bread cabinet, and now it's all kinds of stuff. There's first aid. Here's some buns. Here's matches and stuff to light fires. Here's the coffee maker, Hawaiian punch. Here's some pills here, even though we have pills also. Oh, and a spice rack. Even though we have pills in the bathroom. This is pretty much food for the most part. But let me turn on these lights. There we go. But there are plates in there. I don't know if this light, yeah, that light's on too. These motion detecting lights, they last forever. I've never replaced the batteries in them, and I just leave them in there all the time. I did a video on that before. I might have to do another one talking about items to have. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like when we're getting ready to go. Of course, the bathroom, nothing exciting in here. Everybody's bathroom kind of gets stuff put to where it doesn't fall over. That's what that is. And then this keeps the cabinets from flying open a little bit better than normal. Just a bungee cord. I could put another clip on it, but anyways, the shower's all cleaned and dry out. I do have to dump the tanks, and I've got a lot of stuff outside that I need to put away, so we'll go outside here, and I'm gonna have to let you guys go so I can start putting this stuff away, because that needs to go in the back of the truck. And I gotta get all these leaves off this awning. Hopefully they fall off. Not real sure. Alright, so if you haven't been to West Branch and you haven't been to their dump station, it's a simple setup. You can dump and fill, or I should say dump and flush, on either side of the island in either direction, whether you're coming in or going out. And there's fresh water up there by that yellow post that's off in the distance. And then of course there's fresh water here by this yellow post. So that's drinking water out there. Of course, this is just non-drinking flush water, and it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you just, you know, empty like you normally would. So I flushed the tanks out, and it's yeah, I like it. It's always been nice here. These Perel dispensers, I don't know if they still have them in there, but they used to. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, they still have Perel in there. Go ahead and use a little. But the setup has been here for a long time, and it works. So I'm flushed, I'm done, I'm locked up, I'm buckled down, and now I'm just heading back to the house. So let's go home. Now, when you're camping here, they give you a couple of they give you a parking pass, or if you buy another one, a parking pass, and they want you to drop them off at these mailboxes.
1 3/4 miles.
Yeah, I get it.
Turn left on Rock Spring Road.
Yeah, I think I know how to get out of here. I think I know how to get home. I just do that in case there's a detour or something. But anyways, the passes you can see here, and then the one that goes on the post for your reservation. Yeah, you just swing over by this mailbox on your way out and put them in the box. That way they know that you have definitely checked out, which I'm definitely checking out. I mean, you can see it's high for taller vehicles too, so that's kind of nice. Awesome. And then I usually if there's anybody behind me, I let them go around me. Just because, well, don't look like they want to. They're afraid. All right, let me get out of here. Yay, I'm home. It was nice. My son knew that we were coming home, or my wife told him to make sure that the little Honda was out of the way, because normally it sits right here. So that worked out perfect, and I got it on the first shot because we don't have that raised garden there anymore. I can approach it a little bit differently. So it's back in its place. I just have to unhook, unload, and I think I'm going to have to hurry up and scrub the awning, because there is maybe even the whole RV, because you see all this, you know how all that leaf residue, it just doesn't go away. So I need to scrub it while it's still wet, or still not set in completely. That's going to be a little bit of work, but it's a decent day for it, that's for sure. So let me get to work and put all this away. Heidi and I really appreciate you guys following along. I know that this last day is a little bit short, not a lot to it. The drive was very uneventful, except I had somebody that wanted to drive 35 to 40 miles an hour in a 55 zone. And I hate that, because usually people think that I'm the slow one since I'm pulling a trailer. And I had somebody that came up or started to pass and then saw that I was behind somebody else, and there just wasn't enough room there. But yeah, it's a shame that, you know, people, yeah, I guess I feel weird about that, but you know, do the speed limit, and if you're not in a hurry, pull over, let everybody go around. I mean, that's the way I am with this. Whenever we're out on the highway and I want to do 60 miles an hour, even though the speed limit's 75 or whatever, you know, I'll make sure that I'm not bottling everybody up. And if we get into a situation where the road's really, you know, not a passing type situation, and I see that I have a few cars behind me and they've been behind me a few miles, and I might see their headlights come out like they're wanting to pass, or at least looking, you know, I'll look for a place to pull over, or, you know, I will speed up also. I don't want to hold anybody up. I don't want anybody to drive unsafe, but still, it's something that you need to be considerate of. So let's go ahead and close this out. And as always, guys, we hope to see you out there. Now that I'm back here, I want to see you guys out there. Talk to you later. Bye.